Committing to healthier living is challenging and it's hard. It takes self-talk and it takes a little bit of like standing in your ground and really being kind of like, this kind of suck right now, but I'm gonna feel really good when it's done, right? Can I shout you out? You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you just share some, like, this past weekend, like when you were at an event, right? Or a party? Your boss's party or something?
Oh, yeah.
So tell them what you did.
Well, I went and they live, I guess, a different lifestyle than me. They have all these fancy cheeses and all this expensive stuff that I don't usually eat. But they made ribs and they made all this chicken and stuff. So all I did was just focus on just trying to eat the fruits and the vegetables. And I think eventually I wanted to just grab some of the ribs, but I just tried to stay focused on just the fruits and the vegetables. But it was very challenging. It's very hard. And I think I just drank a lot of wine instead.
You did, right?
Yeah.
But ribs for you were like your thing,
yes.
right? And you knew that if you had one rib, it would have been
keep going.
a ton,
Yeah.
right? So we all kind of have like our trigger foods, right? And so we're able to control certain foods, and it's okay that we can have a little bit of it. We're able to pass it up. There's other foods for us that we know once we go in, we can't get out. Like, there's no pulling us out. So it's hard to resist, but you did it because you knew that was something that would have kind of made you feel like you were having such a strong week, and that would have been something that kind of pushed you off track a bit. How did you feel after that party when you got home?
I felt good. A little drunk, but I was
But overall, you got through it,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And could you do it again?
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. And that's the thing. Most of us don't even give ourselves a chance to recognize that we can get through those moments. Because we're so used to giving into them, that's what we're used to, that's what we're comfortable with, right? But you can get past it, and every time you do, you get a little stronger. It's like lifting weights, right? At first, like 8-pound dumbbells, after a while, you're just like, I can't do this anymore. But then you get stronger. Now it's like you're doing 10 pounds, 12. I'm curling 20s now, guys. I'm not kidding. It's been good. So, like, eventually, though, you get stronger. But at first, you're just like, I don't know how I ever did that, right? But you build the muscle, you build the confidence. So weekend eating, restaurant dining, it's a struggle. It's the hardest part. It's super easy to eat healthy when you're on your own schedule, when you're focused, when you're planning ahead of time, when you're doing your food prep. Believe it or not, at some point, some of you are like, that's really hard. It actually gets really easy. But it becomes challenging when you have restaurants to go to, family parties to go to, people with different food preferences, going to places you don't know what they're going to have, and they have your favorite food and you weren't even like ready for that one. That's when it gets hard. But that's life, right? And so we have to work on life situations because it's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. So we have to work on those things. If we don't pay attention to those things, then we're never going to be successful. So we have to be able to work around those situations.
Well, my thing that's stressing me out is like when nothing changes. So
not seeing progress.
Yeah, I haven't started going to the gym yet, so that might have something to do with it. But still, you would think if you drastically change stuff, you would see something different. Like, I haven't had any alcohol I love going to karaoke, and I go every Friday, and I haven't gone to karaoke in a month and a half.
Why at karaoke when you drink?
Beer, Jack Daniels, and chicken.
Okay.
So I don't go there.
Okay, so once again, so we eventually need to teach you though how to handle that situation. You love karaoke. You shouldn't have to not do something that you love that brings you joy because you can't figure out how to work out in the alcohol and the food.
Yeah.
Right? So that's something that we would want to work
on. The alcohol might only give her the courage to do karaoke.
Yeah. And that's the thing, but that's the thing. This is a separate topic, but we can be here all day. But like alcohol can be in your diet. We just have to think about how to work with it.
Well, I just feel like I stopped drinking. I haven't eaten any meat in like a month and a half.
Okay.
I've been trying really hard to stay away from dairy, but sometimes I venture into the dairy pot. But I've been having like vegetables and salad and grass and grains and seeds and all this crap that I don't want to eat, and I'm miserable eating it. And I haven't lost not 1 pound. I haven't gained anything.
Okay.
And I will say I feel better. I noticed that I'm waking up a lot easier, that I'm not having issues running back and forth to the bathroom because I have digestive problems as well. And everybody's like, oh, you know, your hair looks great and your skin looks really good, and are you dating somebody? Why you look so shiny and everything? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything different. But I am, with the not eating any meat and the eating all this crazy stuff, but I want to lose weight. So I joined the Biggest Loser at my job. Everybody's weighing in on Mondays, and everybody's like dropping 5, dropping 6, and I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, you know, I'm not eating. And I'm like, well, I thought that's unhealthy. So why are you winning and I'm losing?
Right,
Like,
because challenges are the worst, and they should be thrown in the garbage. Nobody should do challenges.
$400 at the end of it, though.
Yeah, and then they're going to gain all the weight back, right? They're going to gain all of the weight back. I promise you that. They should have a people who can keep it off challenge. They should keep that $400 and a year later see who kept it off. That's the person who should win the pot.
That's true.
Okay? But either way, you are frustrated because you are making changes, you're putting in all this effort, and you're still not seeing results, and you're like, what the heck? How long have you been doing this for?
About 6-7 weeks now.
Okay. And how often are you weighing yourself?
Once a week.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
I can see, maybe I'm gaining muscle or something, because I do notice I feel a little slimmer on the sides, but the scale is not changing. The pant size that I'm wearing is not changing. Is it a little looser? Yes. Do I feel like I have a little more energy? Yes. Am I sleeping better? I've noticed. I mean, there are good changes,
but you still want to lose the weight.
I want to lose weight.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm gonna challenge you to keep trying, because one, you deserve to have shiny hair and have more energy and sleep well. Everybody in this room deserves to feel those. After we don't sleep well, how is our day changed?
Horrible.
It's the worst. Okay.
Yeah.
So you deserve a good day.
Yeah.
So everything you're doing, if that's providing that, giving you that, you're gonna keep with it. Okay. In regards to the fact of you not losing weight, there could be a lot of things happening. You might be eating too little calories, so your metabolism slows down to compensate, because it's like, you're not feeding me, so I'm not moving, right? Okay. If you might be not eating enough, you could be also eating too much, or not really too much, but the amount that your calories, your body's burning, and you're in maintenance. Okay, and it could be also kind of like what you're eating, so we would need to take a bigger look. So that's something that we can definitely do after, but for right now, all I would say to you is that yes, we can agree, not seeing progress sucks. I keep going, it just like doesn't work with me. It really sucks, right? If we don't see progress, it really sucks. But what's the alternative? If you were to give up right now and go back to your old way of eating, how did you feel?
I was still like, the digestive thing was huge. It's not 100% better yet, but it is better. And digestive thing was a big deal. If somebody said we were going kind of far, I'm like, well, how long is the drive on the way back? Because after the food settles and the alcohol settles, how I'm going to feel. What do I have to do tomorrow? Is my stomach going to be messed up in the morning? You know, like, that has definitely been a perk to see that. It's not gone 100%, but I do feel
you can enjoy your life.
Yeah, I'm not like calculating how many steps to the bathroom. When I feel like that kind of thing is nice.
Absolutely.
And it's nice that I haven't done. I mean, I won't wash my hair for a couple of days. People are like, your hair looks great. I'm like, really? So that's nice. Yeah. And the sleeping thing is huge. Everybody's shocked. Usually everybody's used to being called me at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm always up. And like, if a friend of mine goes on a date and they're like, I'm coming home late and I'm walking from the car to the house, I want to have somebody on the phone with me. They're like, what happened to you last night? You're my phone person. I'm like, dude, I actually went to sleep at like 10:30.
Good.
So I'm sleeping a whole lot more than I was sleeping before, and I'm waking up on time a whole lot more. And I work with kids, and I'm usually the mean teacher, so they've been like, Miss McDonald, you've been really nice lately. And I'm like, yeah, so good. And I haven't drank any coffee. I haven't had coffee in 6 weeks. That's crazy.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I could tell you that you could drink coffee, drink alcohol, and eat more and lose weight, would you believe me?
Not at all.
Okay, well, I promise you that you can, and you don't have to do what you're doing to be stuck where you're at. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do kind of what you're doing, but modified, and then you lose the weight and still feel really good. But we would have to talk out after this. Okay? Because there's no reason why you should be restricting all these things and maintaining your weight.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
So, and then it's not worth it. There's really not worth it. We need the whole purpose. Listen, guys, we were not put on this earth to pay bills and lose weight.
True.
So we need to stop fighting. I can't talk to you about finances. I don't know how that part. But we need to figure out a way to eat healthier so we can live our lives in quality. So yes, it's going to take time. We're going to have to strategize. We're going to have to figure it out, but we will figure it out. And then after that, you can live your life. And you can go to karaoke. And you can travel and not have to worry about having to stop for the bathroom every 5 minutes, right? You can enjoy. You can sleep through the night and wake up and be excited to go to work. Imagine that. Waking up with excitement to go to work. How many of us can really say that? Yay!
Yeah,
we work here, so like,
that's
yeah,
a win. That is a win.
I'm excited to go to work. I love what I do. But yeah, that's what life is about, right? So the sooner we can figure out how to eat, because we have to eat, right?
I want to eat to survive, not eat to entertain myself.
Right. We want to eat to live, not live to eat. That's the saying, right? Right? So you need to find the ways to get you to figure out what foods work for you, why you're eating it, when you're eating it, and that way you can do everything that you want to do. Right? Our minds are the energy that it takes to think about food. We give it too much of our attention, right?
Yes.
It's always in our head. It has so much power over us. But that's not the way we should live our lives. Right? So the sooner you commit to all these things, we basically, can we say that we're willing to put money towards our food? And we're going to find ways to save. We're going to look at the circular. We're going to get the foods on. We're going to plan menus around the foods that are on sale, right? We're going to make sure that we eat. How many of you buy fresh produce and it goes bad and gets wasted because you didn't cook it and eat it? Okay, so can we agree that if we cooked it, we would eat it and it wouldn't go bad and we wouldn't waste our money?
Yes.
Okay? When people tell, when I hear that eating healthy is expensive, I hear it all the time. But like inside, I try not to. I'm just like, but like, yeah, we spend money on. What do we spend money on? Everything else. Got fancy cars and a crappy refrigerator with no good food in it. Why? So, all right, healthy dinners for the family. We're gonna look at recipes online. Are really, really great. I'm trying to think. What's a good one? Oh my god, drawing a blank. Oh my god, it's a dietitian website. I will send it to Lauren. I will send you the website, and then you can send it to her. And then I have everyone's email. Is everybody signed up on Eventbrite? No? Is everyone following me on social media? Okay, so we're gonna take out our phones. And I will all follow you back. So, yeah, go ahead. Any questions that you have, you can contact me. Facebook, it's called Tips with Tony. On Instagram, Tips with Tony. My Gmail account is tipswithtony@gmail.com. Any questions you have, just ask. Like I said before, nutrition is very individualized. So what basically, I don't want you guys to leave here today thinking like, okay, I learned it's individualized, but like, what does that mean for me? What I want you all to do is start to pay attention to your food, okay? Everybody in here, raise your hand if there's one thing that you know you're not really doing well when it comes to your nutrition, that you could be doing better. And you're gonna commit to doing that. You don't have to tell me what it is. Just raise your hand if there's something that you know that you could be doing better that you haven't been doing. Is there everybody has something? Okay. Does anybody want to share? Yes.
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Snacking.
Better, like healthier snacking.
Yeah.
Gaining weight in a healthy way?
Gaining weight in a healthy way. How would you do that?
I have no idea.
Do you like nut butters?
Yeah.
Do you like avocado?
Yeah.
Do you like olive oil? Like what you
Alright.
put it on stuff?
Alright, yeah.
Lots of healthy fats. Lots of protein, lots of healthy fats.
Okay.
Snack on nuts all day. Like, just like, eat them like they're candy. Okay? And then lift lots of weights. Lots of weights. If you don't exercise, that's not gonna work. What else?
I drink 4 cups of coffee all day and that's it. No water.
No water.
No water.
Is it the flavor? Is it
Yeah.
the flavor? It's like you just don't like plain water?
Eat it.
Do you like seltzer?
Nope.
What do you put in your coffee?
Cream.
Let's see. What could you do instead? What do you think? What have you tried?
I tried strawberries in the water. Tea?
You
I
like
tried tea. I do like tea.
That was, yeah. Do you like herbal tea?
Yeah.
Maybe swap it before. One of my clients, I have her do, she makes a point to, before, she drinks like 4 cups of coffee a day. So before she has the other cup, she drinks a glass of water. She'll drink water, she's just not good at drinking it. So before you drink another cup of coffee, drink tea.
At night I have 1 cup of tea with honey.
Do you think you could do it during the day?
I just don't.
But I'm asking you, are you willing to try that?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Max.
The solution to that, I start my day by slicing a lemon in half, and I squeeze the half of the lemon into the water. It's actually not bad. It gives me more of a burst of energy compared to a cup of coffee. And the more you do that, the more your body will lean towards that lemon water in the morning.
Yeah.
And that creates like the most natural form of energy, because caffeine actually dehydrates you.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna
Well,
get
Max.
Addiction.
It actually does not. Which is
Well,
coffee does not dehydrate you.
Well, it's
we learn new
Caffeine does not
facts.
dehydrate you. What caffeine does is it's a diuretic. So it makes you use the bathroom more. So if you don't replenish with water, then you are more at risk to become dehydrated. But coffee itself actually has about 90%, 99% water. It is mostly water.
Yeah.
The problem is that the caffeine makes you use the bathroom more, and so if you're not drinking water or having tea in between, then it's going to basically could cause dehydration. But what Max is saying is with basically the lemon, sometimes if you've tried it before and you didn't like it,
I don't like it.
you didn't like it, right? So with anything, if you know that you like the tea, I would probably just do that since you know that you like it. If you're willing to give things a couple of tries, sometimes our taste buds aren't used to something, and after we try it a little bit more, it gets used to it. And so then we have to kind of give it a shot. So, yeah. All right. Well, I want to be, mindful of it's 8:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I want to make sure everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Thank you first of all so much for attending today. I really, really appreciate that you guys came out in this cold weather. I wasn't sure what we were going to get as a turnout because I had some text messages, people that said they were going to come. I had some more people sign up on Eventbrite, and obviously the cold weather got to them. So I really, really appreciate that you came. I hope that you got value out of this. I hope that your questions that you came in with were answered. If they were not, please reach out to me. And I want you all to, that one thing that you know you need to be doing, I need you to create a plan around it. I need you to be specific about it. How are you going to do it? How are you going to keep yourself accountable? I have a free Facebook group if you want to join my Facebook group for accountability. So when you like the page Tips with Tony on Facebook, you can link it to the group and you can add yourself there. And it's a great way to kind of share, like, this is what I'm going to do, and kind of post and show pictures of yourself eating your food or whatever have you. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I will be taking on new clients in about 2 weeks. I'm going to go to Italy first. And then when I get back, I'll have a more open schedule. So you would go to www.tipswithtony.com/coaching and fill out an application. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Symmetry Physical Therapy. It's been wonderful. All right.